Good morning, all. A happy Wednesday to you. July 20-something. Probably the 4th or the 5th, I don't know. Just out here in the Zuni Waffle Test Garden, checking out how things are going. I have something here. I'm not sure if it'll show up. Whoa. That is a cave of one of the scariest things I've ever seen. It is a wasp, about the size of my pinky, no joking. So, I'll let that be. It is now my scary, big, dangerous friend that is only on your side because you don't want to be on its bad side. What I'm actually out here for is to collect some more seeds from the calendula so I can say that I've done something farm-related before the sun hits me. I have handy-dandy plastic container that we made the other day. Labeled, I mean, not made. And so, I'm just going to set this here and see how many seeds I can get today. It's been a couple days. Those are definitely done, it's just not popping off the stalk. Probably not as done as it should be. Let's just go for the easy ones, I guess. Whoops. No! That one was not easy to pull off. Obviously, I should have stopped messing with it. Don't even know if those seeds are going to be viable. Sorry, plant. Okay, seriously, I'll try to go easy on these things. It's just they feel so dry and ready to... There, okay. That one was ready. Nothing much going on this morning, you know. Just, still having some generator problems. Still trying to figure it out. We spent like 3 hours last night from like... It must have been like from 7 till 10, tearing the carb apart on our generator multiple times. We kept on finding sand and jets. Oh my god, I did it again. Sand and jets. And it would like run for a second and then die, run for a second and die. And so... It took us a while, but on the third time is a charm, on the third rebuild, we were able to get it started again. And it ran and charged our battery bank all night, so we're back to kind of just messing with the generator system, but I'm learning a lot about carburetors by rebuilding this stuff all the time. Okay, I don't think any of these are ready to go. I got a few. But yeah, learn a lot about carburetors, rebuilding them, about what they need. I'm thinking I'm going to try to make some sort of super enclosed house, like the powerhouse, and get it sand-proof and run it inside or something, I don't know. When are these going to turn to seed? They're crazy looking. They're like little grapes. I'm just waiting. Maybe that is the seed, the berry? I don't know. Oh my god, look, it's a ladybug. You see it? I bought like thousands of... You know what, dude? This focus is like the worst focus in the universe. There we go. I bought like 1,000 ladybugs last year and released them, and I thought they all died, but... Thanks for nothing, autofocus. Sometimes I wonder if the other people that have amazing videos on YouTube have like crazy expensive good cameras or something. I just got my phone. So this was completely dead. Man, you know, I need to go back and count how many times I say plants are resilient and amazing. But seriously, this thing was like baking out in the sun, totally bone dry. This right here is where it snapped off, and I was like, oh, it's dead. Pulled the dead leaf up and dropped it. But now, look at this. Man, I also transplanted one of the bulb onions over here, because why not? Before I realized that this was, alive. These 3 plants that I saved from the field are just continuing to thrive. Got lots of flowers popping up on this little plant here. It's looking good. This one here is putting out fruit. Look at that. That one used to be this big. It's growing so fast. This one is massive. It's big in my hand. I can just, look at that. Yeah. And this one is doing something. It's got a tiny fruit in there. See that? It's just a little behind. It's fine. It's finding the fence though. You see it grabbing on there. Vining out. Awesome. It's amazing when this stuff bounces back. It's a lot of fun to watch. Here we go. Save those for another day. If you're wondering what these are, they're not vanilla beans or anything. They're actually a random tree we found on the side of the road that had leaves that were just about as long as this bean. I've never seen anything like it. And so these are on the ground. We grabbed them, and now I'm drying them. I would love to grow that tree. I mean, it's from here or lives here, so I should be able to grow it, right? Hopefully. I should probably get these Brussels sprouts in the ground, but I'm always so far behind on having soil ready and watering systems ready. So I'm just going to let them keep on going here for now. I'm sure the roots are definitely... Yep, there they are. Look at that. It's definitely growing through. Not majorly, but soon enough. Soon enough, I'll get all this stuff in a garden somewhere. Or see how big of a carrot I can grow in a tiny little 4-inch pot. It's possible. Check it out. After the rain, heavy rain, ground felt like concrete. I came back with the tractor. It was able to plane off really nice smooth surface. Seems to be sort of keeping. Minus when the dog tears through here like 90 miles an hour, of course. And I was able to spend some time making a little path, locking in the terrain, at least for a little bit. I don't have the landscape cloth or the leveling, excavating thing, to make it all perfect. But I just made it as flat as I could, many, many passes in the morning. Then I came back with the tractor and dumped bucket after bucket of gravel. Or this is actually leach rock, but whatever. And it goes all the way through there. Then I said, why not? For Bianca's rabbits. Just kind of wide off to the hutch over there. Might as well come back and just check on the solar input. See how it's going. It might be 8 by now, I don't know. Solar's definitely getting sunlight. I can't wait to get this thing all cleaned out and organized. Okay. We are at 370 input. 26 volts. Wow, the battery's reading low. That's interesting. Because over the past few times, battery would have read 100% at this voltage. I wonder if we're desulfating the battery with when I figured out the generator charging. Oh, did I tell anybody I figured that out? Gosh, I figured out why this thing wasn't charging. I don't know what it was. Maybe my kilowatt's bad, but this generator wasn't putting out the right power when it should, even though the kilowatt read the right hertz cycle and everything under load. But I governed it up slightly, and then lo and behold, we started charging at the correct amount. So that means that finally our batteries, I think, are getting past the depletion portion, because I was able to keep them on a charge for over a 24-hour cycle, which is great. Oh gosh, I think, if I can get on top of this solar power problem, this would be amazing. Just, sorry, you're just coming along with my chores. Okay, let's see, how's this cypress doing here? Did you live? Wow, water just flooded that out the other day, okay. Oh yeah, I see some definite new bright green growth on it. Look at that. Look at those little bright green tips. Right here, see that? Amazing. Another tree survives me. That's incredible. Just going and seeing how the chickens are doing. I let them out before I started the video, sorry. We can still look at chickens though. Out of all the improvements I've done, this rain barrel 5 feet away is like one of the best things ever. I really recommend doing it, even if you have like house tap water. It's amazing. Hey ladies, good morning. How's everyone? Boring life. I thought the potatoes would be dead by now and that you'd be able to go pick through that field. I'm sorry. I just need to get like another field going for them or something so they can just tear that up. Jeez, man, look at this tumbleweed forest here by this French drain. I gotta come back and clear this out. That's how slow I am. Okay, well, I'm running back over here because I just saw the corner of the nursery move. And that's kind of weird. Oh, wow. Look at that. Tell me it's going to go in the nursery. Is that the noise I've been hearing? Hey, little buddy. Yeah, you're straight up looking at me, aren't you? My buddy used to catch lizards and sell them to the pet stores. He'd get like 30 bucks a piece. Beautiful. Whoops. I accidentally covered the cotyledon leaves on this thing when I watered this morning. Let's see if I can excavate them safely. Oh, look at that, another leaf's coming out. Sweet. Oh man, this has got to be one of the most amazing parts to me, I think, is, well, for a first-time person that's ever, like, grown this stuff, actually tried to do it, is the result. I mean, this was one seed, this was one seed. Look how beautiful it is. The basil continues producing. If I wanted to, I could make pesto and such. dry the herbs, whatever. It's really rewarding, you know. If you haven't ever tried growing this stuff from seed, I really recommend it. It's not too hard. Hey, that's all I have for today, everyone. Hope you have a good rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you soon. Good morning. Say hi. Oh, good girl. Best farm dog ever. Well, I thought I was done with all the chores. This little guy's reminding me he wants food. That's what I thought. Coming up, don't worry. Trying not to get a headache from the cat food.